Hello everybody, this is episode 5 of our Let's Play on Crazy Castle, if I could English, that'd be great. I did a little bit of research while we were off screen for a little bit, just to get some new coaster types, because I didn't think a wooden coaster would fit in this area. That's kind of what I want to build, but, to be honest, there's not enough space for it. So I decided to go and do some research. I want to build a Schwarzkopf looping coaster. This is one of my favorite coaster types to work with in the game, because it's pretty versatile. It can do pretty much anything you want it to do. So now we just gotta find a starting location for it. This is one of those coasters that I can sort of put in really any location and do a reverse incline lift with it, which will make for a compact layout. That's also very thrilling. It's very hard for me to screw up on these layouts, so we're gonna go ahead and build one. I already have a good idea of what I want to do, sort of have a loop, right about the path here, put that in the other direction. And I think we're going to go ahead and start doing this into the upper path part. That way they have a bit more space, and we aren't going to get issues with crowding. Let's go ahead and remove all of these. As 1,500 guests, we're going to need more room. I'm going to leave this little tower off because guests can get lost up there, and that can cause huge problems with this park. I've always had issues with that when I was young. I don't have issues with it now. Alright, I think that's good. It's nice and simple, and inexpensive. I also took out a huge loan to try and expand quickly and do some more research. And I set the wrong road. Whoops. Okay, let's go and test it. We've got maximum funding for research, so we can work on the roller coasters. And I think what I'm going to do is sort of have a wooden coaster built on the hillside here, just to have some more big ticket rides and just more income to expand and do ad campaigns with. It looks like that coaster's going to work, so we're going to do an ad campaign to the park and set it to the maximum that I can have for weeks. RCT. It's not exactly the excitement rating I was looking for. It's okay, we can just build a huge freeze next to it. Just sort of have it run through a small forest. The excitement rating is higher than the intensity. Go ahead and start constructing the queue path here. Yay, I'm stupid. I need to pay more attention when I'm building stuff. Overall, I think the loan probably was a good idea, because we do need to run some ad campaigns to get more people in the park. Because we are, as we're sitting right now, we're probably not going to meet the goal from different people. Just build it there. Build a quick exit path. It really is the longest coaster that I've built. You know what? Just to rip people off on this. That is something that you can do with this game, and it's fun to do. On-ride focus section, because money, we're greedy. I mean, you really gotta be greedy if you're playing a game like this. Money is essential. Right now, I just made a stupid decision to take a loan out. This will hopefully increase the excitement rating a little bit on this coaster. I want to be able to charge more. Add a canvas tent. I'm going to sort of add flashing colors in. There we go, McDonald's roller coaster. How about that? Yay! Yay, capitalism at its finest. Now we'll give it something generic. That did increase the acceptance a little bit, so we can at least charge $5 for it. There we go. Go ahead and open that. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and start on a wooden roller coaster until I've been wanting to build a wooden coaster for ages in this park, and I'm gonna finally do it. I'm gonna have it start down the hillside here. I do like building wooden roller coasters. They're one of my favorite. It's probably one of my favorite types to work with, other than Giga coasters, because Giga coasters are super easy to build. You just build them like completely freaking massive. I don't know if I'm going to be happy with this layout design that I've come up with so far, but overall I'm just looking for a thrilling roller coaster just to try and, again, attract more people to the park. Just have that key ride that all the amusement parks have, just sort of have what they would call a weenie. Just sort of like the whole theory is, the reason why I said weenie is that, I can't remember the name of the designer, but he said, you know, you gotta have something iconic to the park that will draw people in, sort of like a dog to a weenie. And that's where that comes from. Because as a dog would be attracted to a hot dog, guests would be attracted to a roller coaster like this. Sort of a roller coaster that makes the park look iconic, just gives it an iconic look. Roller coasters like Millennium Force at Cedar Point. That's the sort of thing that we're going for here. We just want a roller coaster that guests would look at and see, oh yeah, that's that park for sure. Of course, to increase capacity, we're going to add a brake run right here at the station. I mean to delete that wall. I'll have to put it back. We're going to put that there. I should put that there. Overall, I'm actually kind of satisfied with the way this park has been turning out. We're in year 4. We need to just do a complete rush of ride construction and park expansion. This sort of, now we're going to get into the stage where we really have to do ad campaigns, because we are just a little under 1,000 guests from being able to test that. Sort of restore the wood intensity. Doing that. Now that the first train has arrived at the station, we can get a rating. And that's going to be the most expensive coaster in the park, $6. I think this is going to finish off the roller coaster construction, because I really don't want to build any more until we can get more guests in the park. I'm planning to do a park revamp series where I just sort of go back to the old scenarios that we do on the channel and just basically restore them. Just make them look a lot more appealing to the eye, make them look a lot better like actual amusement parks. And increase the rating a little bit. And again, we're just going to give it a generic name. Open it up. I guess like in Lightning Loop over here. Okay, it's not doing too bad. And we shall do a marketing campaign for Thunder. And do that for as long as we can. Fortunately, I don't think we're going to meet the goal. We are not where it is early on in the fourth year. There's still the opportunity to get more guests in. We're gonna have to do furious ad campaigns here. Doing whatever we can to get more people in the park. Once we get the ad campaign for Crazy Castle option back for the park, we're going to be running another one of that, just to try and get as many guests in at the last second as we can, because we need to meet the goal. End of October, year 4, so there's still some time. The thing we don't have is cash dolls. I think by this point, guests do not have the... Or do we have ATMs? Because if we do, I'm going to build a few. No, we don't. So we're going to be doing some research on ATMs. Campaign for the park just became available again. 12-week campaign. Trying to see what the guests are thinking, because there could be some other... Oh, that's no good. You know what that means? We've got some issues where we don't have handymen working. Oh yes, right along the castle walls. We need to fix this before things get bad, so we're going to hire a few more handymen. We're making a decent profit per week. We really need these paths sorted. So I'm just going to have some handymen watching the castle walls. This is a really good feature that ORCT added, highlighting path issues, which is something that young me definitely would have loved to have in the original game. Gonna place those guys there, because that's where some of the major issues are. Hire 2 more handymen to watch another section. Place you there. Oh yeah, this was sorely needed. I should have been a bit more careful. I really should have. Because like these path issues could be preventing us from expanding the park, getting more guests in. Because if areas are disgusting, people will not go to them. And these castle walls have definitely become an issue. we go. That should sort out our issues. Hire another one. Haven't watched that small section. Keep that clean. Oh, he's going around on top of the grass. Hire another one. And that should hopefully sort our issues. Our park rating is starting to go back up, and we're starting to get a surge of guests in. Looking to see. There we go. The guests want more bathrooms, so we're going to place some more bathrooms around here. As a tycoon mastermind, yes, you can read minds. That's a very handy tool, very invaluable in doing scenario play. You can sort of figure out what the issues in your park are, where they're at, and you really need to use guest thoughts to your advantage, because if you don't, your park could become a hellhole rather than a vacation sweet spot. Slowly but surely things are climbing up. We'll do some popcorn ads. Which is really like most of our income is coming from ride tickets, so we don't necessarily need it for that. So we got about 5 months left. Maybe we can do it. Hearing people are talking about. I will build that. I guess can sort of get a nice high look at the park. Something I guess we'll definitely waste our money on. I don't know, if I saw a slide in the amusement park, I would not be spending any money to ride that. It's just a slide. But you know what, that's just me. I'm not the peeps in this game. The peeps in this game are weird. Sort of rushing a little bit just to get new rides into the park. So we need to attract more and more people, and there's just a ton of rides that we can still build. One of the most common thoughts in the park is, I'm running out of cash, which means we need to get an ATM in here soon. That way, more guests will spend more money. Just checking the ad campaigns. One of our running thunder is almost over. Another campaign for another ride. pause the game so I can actually... What is it doing? There we go. Just really trying to rush and get these guests in before the end of the goal. There's one thing I forgot to enable, that is allow building a pause mode, which I said I was going to use. It just makes it easier, sort of. Place a few first aid rooms so that guests will stop vomiting. So we can slow down on the vomit. It's not good. And we'll build that. Just so they can get some useless toys. Let's see, check our park rating. Park rating's at 900. It's above 900, which is actually really good. Left. We could do it. It's possible. I really hope we can get this done in this episode. Here we can move around. Top screen is not open, that's why it's not making any money. August 2nd. Well over 1,000 guests. So it's still very much possible for us to succeed here. And 400 more guests. As soon as that ad campaign for Crazy Castle starts, you can pretty much bet that I'm going to be starting up a new one. $4,200. This can be the longest episode, and it's just us watching and waiting to see if the game more guests. And get it. More guests. We could do it. It's possible. I'm actually going to pay back a ton of this loan. close. 100 more guests, and we're in the final month. I'm actually feeling a bit anxious watching that guest count. October 21st. We are 50 guests away. If there's any last problems that we can fix. People are hungry. So let's just build some food stalls. We're getting close. We're so close. Just a couple more guests and we got it. Just watching that guest count go up. That merry-go-round just has to be one of the most unreliable rides in the park. We did it! Guys, we did it! We did it! It was so close. It was so close. Well, guys, that concludes this 5th and final episode of our Crazy Castle Let's Play. Oh, that was way too close. That was way too close for my liking. But in the end, we succeeded. 1,500 guests by the end of October, year 4. We didn't pay back our loan, but that was one of the necessary things for the game. I'd just like to thank y'all for watching. If y'all enjoyed, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. This is Squid. See you in the next one.